Hello, I'm Dr. Frances Pitsillis. Let me tell you about how I came to bring the TruSculpt 3D into the SkinFresh clinic. Well, it all started 10 years ago when I knew that the Cutera company had started looking at the technology to do fat reduction. But they had difficulty and they didn't put it on the market then. And so I followed all the research and all the products that were coming out, and I wasn't quite happy with some of the details and the practicalities of some of the treatments. And then 3 or 4 years ago, Cutera came out with the TruSculpt, the older model, which was a stamping procedure for the body, and I wasn't quite happy with that either. But then, very recently, they told me that they were going to launch the TruSculpt 3D model. So when I looked at the detail of this new model, I was very happy. It ticked all the boxes that I required. It was far more comfortable. It's a walk-in, walk-out treatment, and they can also do the under-chin area. So I bought it, and it's turned out that I'm the first in Australia and New Zealand to have this model. So why would I be so confident about buying this machine and being the first one in Australia and New Zealand? Well, you see, I'd done my homework. I read all the scientific papers, I kept abreast of everything that was happening in the area, and I also had followed the technology. Now, this is radio frequency technology. So you might ask, what is radio frequency technology? Well, this is where electricity is turned by the machine into a wavelength that then is attracted to the fat beneath the skin. And it warms up the fat, which then decides it's too hot, and some of the cells, actually 18 to 24% of the fat layer, decide that they cannot live anymore, and over a period of few weeks they die off. But the good bonus is that it tightens the skin at the top. Most people report that it's a comfortable treatment. And we know that you can just walk in, walk out, so it's really a true lunchtime treatment. So the questions that people might ask about this TruSculpt 3D, the most advanced technology, would include, what is it? Well, I've just explained that to you, and that in a single treatment you can get a reasonable result if you're at your normal body weight and you have a small area that you just can't get rid of with diet or exercise. Am I a candidate for this treatment? Well, the best thing is to come and see one of our nurses for a free visit to assess your situation. We know exactly who should have it and who shouldn't have it. Can it be used on all skin types? Yes, absolutely, because it's colourblind. It's attracted to the fat. It doesn't matter what colour your skin is. How long do the treatments take? Well, each standard area takes half an hour. So if you're talking about under the arms, we can do both in half an hour. If you're talking about abdomen, half an hour. Flanks, half an hour. So abdomen and flanks, an hour. Inner thighs, small inner thighs would be half an hour. Big inner thighs would be an hour. So that's the sort of time period. For chins, probably half an hour for the whole visit, for measuring up, signing the consent, and then having the treatment, which doesn't take very long. And then how many treatments would you need? Well, hopefully, if you're your ideal body weight and you've only got small areas, one treatment is enough to do the job, but you may want to have another treatment. And what does it feel like? Well, we've already said that it feels like a hot stone massage on the body. It's a gliding movement of the handpiece, and for the chin, the handpiece just sits there and gets quite warm, but it's quite tolerable. And can I return to normal activities? Yes, absolutely. You just walk out and go back straight to what you were doing before. Is there any downtime? No, absolutely not. And when will I see results? Well, the results start to happen for the body treatments in 6 to 8 weeks, but the ultimate results are at 12 weeks. For the under chin treatment, you may need 2 to 4 treatments 6 to 8 weeks apart. So it seems to be a comfortable walk in, walk out treatment that I think, in my opinion, will revolutionise the body contouring treatments that we have at the moment.